Over here. Hi. There we go. How's it going, everybody? Nice echo. Okay, but it's gone now, right? How's my audio sound? I want to test this before we get Zoltan in here. Everything good? Does it sound bad? Does it sound good? We got good. Good. I'm going to trust that very first person that says great now. Okay. So, hi YouTube. We were streaming on Twitch for a while. I'm back. I'm home. Y'all ready to hang out with Zoltan Kiss? We don't have to wait any longer. We could just bring him in. So let's do that. Somebody says, "Oh darn, I can't hear anything," but everybody else is saying good, and fantastic. So I'm trusting them. Okay, here we go. Let's get Zoltan here. So of Monozel Brass, he's gonna teach me how to pronounce that word because I'm told all Americans pronounce it wrong. Let's get him in here. How's that look? It looks okay. Let's full screen this. Oh my gosh, it looks amazing. You can hear me, Zoltan?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, man.
And
Yeah.
talk to them and see if they can hear you.
Well, anybody hears me? Everybody can hear me, right? Or yeah?
Yeah. There's a
I
little
can't hear any
delay.
feedback.
There's a little
Yeah?
delay, but we got it.
All right.
Okay. So somebody's asking, can you ask him? Can you ask him? No, no, no. You can ask him. You can ask him whatever you want, my friends. That's what we're doing here. So, uh, can you ask him how he got the trombone on foot picture? I don't know what that means. Do you know what that means?
Oh, I was just balancing on my feet.
Oh,
On my
yeah.
yeah. This one is that one. Yeah, that's funny.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you balanced it on your foot is the answer then, huh?
Yeah, it's just balancing,
Uh,
balancing, and like it's like yeah,
okay, so
you like balancing stuff.
what are you doing here today? You're announcing something very, very big, yes?
Yes, we are announcing. I mean, re-announcing,
To
and
them.
to everybody who can listen to us and about the thing with the competition. Yeah, because the online trombone competition, 11 categories, 33 prizes. Yeah, and I don't know if we don't have to rethink and do more prizes because we're getting a lot of good response from the sponsors. I think we got definitely the prices will be like, trombone case, mutes, mouthpieces, you know, and not just some like some really really high end mouthpieces. And we we got a soprano trombone, but it's funny itself. I mean, like I have a pretty basic one behind me. But what's big news is, as the first and hopefully not last, we have a lot going on. Just got today the news that my sponsor, Shager, is gonna give a silver-plated nozzle brass model as main prize in the professional category.
So what are the different categories?
Who the 11 categories was just top of my head. It's gonna be for youngsters, 12 years old, 16, 18, and I think 22. There's an open category. There's no age limit
Hmm.
category for professionals. This would be the main kind of the category. Um, One of the main categories. The same in bass trombone. So tenor trombone, bass trombone, and we got jazz trombone, and we got a senior kind of senior category. I thought it would be nice to do. So you have to, you know, challenge with the youngsters. Just I'm was aiming for like brass band You know,
Mm-hmm.
local brass bands, the local tiger who plays all the brassman solos. You can just
Some of those
come and try.
people can play. Like, just like they're not professional. They just like to play, and they're really good. Some of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's yeah, and this that kind of the category, this intermediate category is like for the non-professionals, so they have their regular job and playing the drum on the side.
Cool. All
So yeah,
right. You guys have any questions in the chat about any of this stuff so far? We have a very uh, original question for you, which is, what's the highest note you can play?
I couldn't do it lately, but I kind of made a milestone with that. I recorded it. Yeah, I do it badly, but it counts because I get it out actually, and you could say I crashed the barrier of that what Cat Anderson, Cat could do. I went there for a little bit on the trombone. So actually, I break the triple high C. Yeah.
You
So
got above the triple high C, or you played it?
I played the triple high C.
Okay. Okay.
No, I couldn't get above. No, couldn't get. I was pretty just amazed with that. And I think it's coming out from the not playing for 10 days.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It came from that area. So what it did to me that um, it made it more confident. Just the double.
Sure. Exactly. Right. If you could play an octave above, now you could definitely play the double one.
But that's the whole point. That's
Mm-hmm.
the whole point in encouraging and playing. And I say, okay, try to play it octave higher,
Mm-hmm.
badly or
Sure.
good. If it's good, go for it. Play,
Yeah.
that's yours. But if you're not good with it, but try, and you go back to your regular high F or something, and it's like, it doesn't sound that high now.
Exactly. Right. So somebody wants to know what the submission requirements are for the competition.
Well, the requirements are there is an info page about which category, how much the signing up fee,
Mm-hmm.
but just what I should know as the boss is record a video if you're in the category of the professional category or the 22-year-old. I think there's a few categories. You have to record 2 videos and send it to us and pay the sign-up fee. I think the maximum sign-up fee is 60 euros and the lowest 40. So it's really, really, I think it's really okay.
Mm-hmm.
The sign-up fee was normally way higher in a competition. And there's no hotel, no travel fee.
Right.
So and you are at home and you record in your comfort zone. You can
Mm-hmm.
record it any times you want.
Yeah. How many times do you get to do that with a
And
competition?
you can show, at home it was really good, but when I went to the concert hall, I was out of my comfort zone. But at home was great. Well, here's your chance. Show me what's your best at home.
Uh,
I mean, not me. Show it to you. You're
yeah.
on the panel, and Joel is on the panel, and Christian Lindbergh is on the panel, and Wycliffe Gordon on the panel, and Nils Landgren is on the panel. Like it's 22 names that you would never be able to bring into one room.
You just threw out a whole bunch of names rapid fire, and I want to make sure that they got that. So, Wycliffe Gordon, Christian Lindbergh, keep going.
Joel Esty,
Joe Alessi,
Ben van Dijk
Ben
on
Van
bass
Dijk.
trombone, Brand Atema
Oh,
on
yeah.
bass trombone, Jürgen van Rien on tenor trombone. There's Marshall Gilks on jazz, Konrad Herwig on jazz. Yeah, it's Carol Jarvis, Chris Beale is on.
Will you be
So
judging any of them? Or are you staying out?
I'm also in the panel.
Okay, good.
on the panel. Like Matthias is on the panel. Csaba Wagner is on the panel from home. But I think I was just Charlie Vernon
Mm.
on the panel. Jay Friedman is on the panel.
So everybody's on the panel. That's good.
Yeah.
Um,
From Canada, Vanessa Fredrickson. Yeah.
she's awesome.
So, yeah, and it was really great. Immediate response from everybody.
I'm sure.
Of course, I mean, like, great. Danson Pollard, Paul Danson Pollard. Yeah.
I studied with him in undergrad. Actually,
So this is, if this not impressive, then what is impressive?
right, exactly. So, so 11 different categories, incredible
Yeah.
judges for each. Somebody asked what they're actually supposed to play genre-wise. Do you have standard pieces that they have to play, or is it what they want? Does it have to be
I
standard
mean,
rep?
I am always. It's all. I know it can be a little bit confusing when it's like, okay, you do what you want. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, what is what I want? Well, I think supposed to what you love to play, and it's supposed to what you think you can impress.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't. I'm not saying impress means high and fast and loud or whatever. It's not a trumpet competition. But I think what you think is you're showing your best side. That's why it's free of choice. Like, you love the ballad, you love the, you know, you like some from classical music. I mean, the sky is the limit. You have your favorite pieces, and you just have a Mahler song, and you record that, and we will hear that it's a serious player,
Mm.
or we love that what he's doing. It doesn't have to be Bumblebee, you know. But if you love Bumblebee and you can play it, and you think, this is what you're good at, then show that, and we're gonna be the same impressed.
Yeah.
It's about more like, okay, I can really play well this piece, so I will record that. And that's why we didn't want to give anything like, okay, you have to play David. It's like, no, I think it's your choice.
What about
But
length of playtime?
yeah, there is some requirements. I think the shouldn't be longer. In many categories, it shouldn't be longer than I have to check myself actually. It shouldn't be more than 8 minutes
Mm-hmm.
for the kids.
It's all on the website. The time requirements, they're all there.
Yeah, all the requirements are there.
So the
So it's
first link in the description for all of you watching is the competition and all the requirements and everything. So if you want to check more about it, you can always click
yeah,
there.
yeah. That would be, yeah. I think it's the time should be varied more when the professional level. But that's mean like, okay, you should play at least a 10-minute
Mm.
one piece,
Mm-hmm.
10-minute other piece, and it can be the classical tenor. I think you want something, record something from the classical repertoire,
Sure.
and but anything is welcome. But I'm not requiring it from senior category to play some, again. Sorry, David, but David is not any song you like,
Mm-hmm.
and I think the way the person will play and will decide how we like it, not what he plays.
Yeah.
Play
Yeah. So
popular songs.
this person has a question that I know your answer already, but they don't, which is their favorite piece is the Sorotsky, but they're not sure it's hard enough to compete against somebody who's playing something more difficult. So what would you say to that?
Yeah, it depends which category he will join, want to join, or maybe considering joining. It's if he's 18 or 22 or is non-professional, or that's when I would say professional, open professional, that you wanna choose maybe what really hit the mark.
Mm-hmm.
And the Serotsky, I don't know, he's talking about Serotsky Sonatina or Serotsky concert.
Mm.
because the Sarowsky concert we hit the mark. Sarowsky Sonatina it's a lower grade difficulty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you take it into account, but then again, if somebody plays something more difficult but not as well, you know,
It would be backfire if
yeah,
you say like, oh, I have to play. I don't know what's difficult out there. Yeah, play the Carnival of Venice,
mm.
but messes up half the notes, and like then the Sarowsky wins for sure.
Right,
Played nicely. Um, it's a hard choice when it really will count if the guy is good and there is another guy is also very good, and then say like, oh, this guy
sure,
is really played well, this Sarowsky Sonatina, and other guys really played well the Bluebells of Scotland.
mm-hmm.
Well, then that's why it's 22 in the panel, so it will be, I don't know how many, 10 on the 8 on the tenor trombone panel. Then will be the discussion,
Mm-hmm.
And the what's not on the website yet, it's going to be an audience prize too, because we will select the finalists from these videos, and we're gonna put them on the YouTube channel. And it's going to be kind of like, this is the people we chose to, they might win an award, or what we think. So it's kind of like the second round.
Mm-hmm.
And we will choose really, the mark will be, we want to put as many as possible on the YouTube channel, and people can decide, I like this video
Mm-hmm.
best, and let's see if what people like and what we like is matches. It will be interesting.
Yeah, so that doesn't actually change anything for the competition. It's not like the audience decides who wins, but you will put them out and then everybody can see for themselves.
Exactly. Already decided that the award will be the soprano trombone
Mm-hmm.
to win as an audience prize. I think it would be as a cute.
Oh, I see. So there's another prize after all the prizes are given for audience favorite.
Yeah, audience favorite is gonna get a prize,
Oh, awesome.
and in each category, what's 11 are first, second, and third.
Cool.
And it looks like we are really close to get the sponsors to, maybe will be a big upgrade in prices. Now there is a cash price, but we're gonna change that cash price in the tenor trombone category. It's just got it right now.
Mm-hmm.
The news that the Shagirl is going to give a trombone what's 2,100 euros worth. So that 300-400 euro would win the first prize. It's be replacing it to a 2,100. Was pretty impressive, and you pay 60 euros to send your video. So I think that's a very good exchange
I
for
mean,
your input.
even if you don't win that prize, you're getting your video played by Christian Lindbergh and all, these people that it's
Guys, we're
worth
gonna
it.
listen to the video. Yeah,
Yeah.
the guys, and maybe we will not all agree who's the best and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But others are like, oh, this guy didn't win. I really like him. Can I have his email?
Mm-hmm. It happens.
It happens.
Yeah.
And the jazz category, there are 4 jazz players. I mean, how many times I have to say Wycliffe Gordon,
Marshall
Conrad
Jits.
Hervey,
Yeah.
Marshall Gills, and Niels Landgren gonna listen to the jazz guys and say, even just have how much you would have to do to able to get them to listen to your video.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Seriously, if I wanted to, I couldn't get them to listen to my stuff. you know? Yeah. I might
They just
enter.
say they have, but they didn't.
Somebody asked, can we accompany ourselves with trombone arrangements, the piano parts of our submissions, like do a multi-track video?
Yes, and I encourage to do so. It's not that somebody has advantage because it's piano or without piano or with. Again, is what you feel comfortable with.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a MIDI, MIDI background to what you play, that's how you like it, or that's what you think it's hip, or it's then do that.
Yeah. So
We're
they were.
we're not going to disqualify somebody for doing something
Sure. Um,
unusual with the
so they were asking specifically if they could, or basically arrange like a trombone arrangement and then play all the parts. Would that be? Yeah, do it.
would be fantastic.
Okay, do it.
Then I would like to. I would love to see and listen, and I think people on the YouTube channel would love to see and listen.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just make it more colorful. It will definitely will add a little bit of a spark, especially for the audience prize.
Okay, now somebody's asking, can you do a duet? That one's not allowed, right?
It's a solo
Yeah.
competition. Solo with something. Yeah.
Okay, now a bunch of people in the chat are saying my name is spelled wrong on the website. So that's up to you. How is it spelled? It's Christopher Bill. How is it?
Really?
Yeah, I guess so. You can fix
It's
that.
wrong.
I guess. I don't know.
It's Christopher.
I don't know. They'll have to tell me how it's actually spelled on the website. But yeah, I guess on the competition website, my name is spelled wrong. It says, oh, there's no S. It says Critiver.
Oh, all right. There, yeah. Thank you for the
There you go.
thingy. That's gonna be. I'm daily getting updates from my wife saying, "Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. Wrong. You have to fix that." There is no,
Uh, any questions in the chat for Zoltan, either about the competition or not? We got him here. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to see what comes together. Do you know how many people have? I mean, it's early still, so the deadline's June 1st, but
June 1st. From we expect, of course, like the week before the deadline to start be really heated up. I know for a fact that some of teachers the students are getting ready. So some big trombone classes are getting ready. Apparently, so sorry. I don't know why it's loud. Sorry.
it's okay.
I think I don't. It's new. It's new. Yeah.
Somebody asked. So there's a bunch of people who came in late, and so I'm just going to summarize. So there's a link in the
Okay.
description. The first link in the description. It's a huge virtual international trombone competition with, Joel Alessi, Christian Lindbergh, Wycliffe Gordon, like everybody and their mother is going to judge it. So all the stuff we've talked about, you can rewind this video and actually just watch it. But either way, all the stuff's in there. Some people are asking about your trombone. They want to know the specs of your trombone.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Because I also getting stuff on the phone at the same time, and it's just a question came in like, where is the interview?
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's like I don't know. Click on the link.
Here, I'll post it on the Facebook. On the Facebook.
Okay. I'm just going to write him.
Yeah, let's share it far and wide.
How you spell without S? Yeah.
Yeah. Here, I'll keep the questions coming in while we do this, and then we'll answer the best ones.
And actually, is the co-organizer is texting me now, and I want him in the interview. It would be very informative because he could post links on the chat.
Yeah, I mean, he can jump in the call if he wants to.
Yeah,
we got the link.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just going back and forth the languages.
That's okay. I'm posting on Instagram. All right, what we got in the chat here?
Okay, Maki, are you listening? Maki, you listening? The chat?
Is that how you
Yes?
pronounce his name? Or is that
Maki,
that's a nickname?
as a shorten from
Okay.
Matt.
I was like, I've always said Matthews. Okay. So I'm going
So I
to.
hope he's listening already because I want to stop typing and and actually do it.
Yeah, I'm posting on the Instagram. Coming.
So Maki, are you up there?
Let's see.
All right. So, well, now we're back. I hope he's on because he would be very helpful with explaining or sending links about regular, like the
There we go.
categories and explaining categories.
All right. So
So,
let's see what people have been asking about.
uh,
What is the most rewarding thing about performing with Nozzle?
the most rewarding thing about performing nozzle, well, the music, the energy, the fun we have on stage. That's tremendous. Uh, I've been always told off how I behave on stage,
Sure.
and now it's my job to behave on stage like I behave on
Uh-huh.
stage, and that's so encouraging to be yourself and not being judged for it like I did in competitions
Mm-hmm.
or performances, and it's just yeah, it's I think it's the I call nozzle brass my real school because that's where I learned really to I already performed and I joined because I can perform, but it's really like ensured my opinion about it. I do what I love and I can do it with others. So playing and having fun while we're playing, you know, have a laugh.
Mm-hmm. Because you're supposed to be.
Yeah, it's just to have a distance to that fact that it's a concert and you
Mm-hmm.
should behave, and that creates a great comedy situation. So, and I love to do that as a kid, to behave, to not behave in a situation when you should behave. It's always been, and I think many of us had that
Yeah.
pressure that the funniest jokes are when you're not supposed to laugh.
Right.
That's everything two levels up funnier. Whatever you do, it's funny because it's not supposed to. Yeah. So with Nozzle is just that part is the best, I think. And it's a lot of work. You have to do your work, learn the things, play well.
Right. You have to play well, or else the jokes don't work.
Play well. Yeah,
Yeah.
jokes don't work just like that. You have to play well. You have to learn the stuff. You have to rehearse. And when you did your work, then that's this is the concert. It's like this much is the concert. This is like the mountain behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We have a super chat, which is how the question is, how do you become motivated to practice?
Oh, that's interesting topic to motivate you to practice. I mean, in this situation or ever.
I think ever. Just, if you don't feel motivated to practice, is there something you do to, inspire yourself to, I really do want to get out there and work on something.
Mm. For me, is inspiring is that the working out how now, like especially now, is just picking up the soprano and try to work out stuff, and it's not working well, and now it's working a little bit better, and it's gonna work great. It's just that's a process of working on it. I think to be inspired is that you have a goal. Yeah, I wanna play well
Mm-hmm.
on. I don't want to play okay. I want to play great on it to myself. Yeah, and that's inspires me to okay. So pick it up, play. And sometimes I tell myself of maybe it's a crazy people way, but I say like, uh, I don't know if I should play it this way, and then my my brain cuts in and says, just play it 10 times and let's have a think.
Mm-hmm.
Play it 10 times and then let's think. What should I change? How should I change it? What's wrong? Analyze. But first play it. It's like, I want to work out. But I should go this and do it, and you make up this plan in your head. Like, no, go for a run and then think about it. That's what you should do next.
Yeah.
But first, I think the inspiration is always this kind of like, later.
Mm-hmm.
First I do this.
Mm-hmm.
Just pick it up, play it 2 times, and then think: should I continue? How I feel? Shall I do something else? It's not my day, or what direction I should go. But definitely, you should. I think might be discouraging is this. Okay, I have to play scales, and then I have to play etudes and flexibilities, and then or start flexibilities, scales, etude, and then piece. But I have no chops for the piece. I already know chops after the scales. Yeah,
Right.
and so you mix it. Next day, I start from the scale, and I just little warm up, and then scale, and then piece, and then flexibility. Third day, you just warm up a little bit and start with the pieces. So
Mm.
you are fresh, like concert situation,
Mm-hmm.
and then you take it out. Okay, I can actually play those pieces, and then you finish up with something else.
Mm-hmm.
You just mix it around, and it's good. It gets your chops also healthy.
Absolutely, yeah. It sounds like there's kind of two sides of that. There's the inspiration to start, which is it sounds like for you, and I would agree, is like the positive feedback loop. So the more that you know that, yeah, okay, it's not fun to practice right now, but I know if I keep doing it, it will be really fun to play. And it's hard at the beginning when you don't see those results, but once you've done it many times with different pieces and different skills, then okay, this isn't going well now, but if I keep at it, it's going to be really really fun.
Yeah,
Um,
like your goal is like play. I learn, not learn everything.
mhm.
Learn a piece. I have a piece on now. I'm at this moment. I'm working on it. I can't play it well yet, but it's Chopin Nocturne,
Mm,
Opus 9. Yeah,
beautiful.
and the cello version.
Hmm.
Yeah, and then, okay, so playing it, and there's a few places that can be discouraging. And then I say, all right, I know it will be fine. I just have to keep at it, and I learn that. Maybe I will record it and then put it out to everybody to see.
Yeah.
How, and it's kind of like as a cat, we catch the mouse, and I bring it to everybody to see
Hmm.
how good I am. That I deserve the food.
Somebody asked if you have a specific type of music that you prefer to play. Is there something? Well, I guess I would ask: is there something that you listen to versus play, and what kinds of genres do you enjoy playing most?
Ooh, that's a good question to somebody who's playing a nozzle.
Exactly.
What kind of music? I was like, my favorite kind of music is music.
That's a good
Um,
answer. I like that.
um, and that's the beauty in it.
Hmm.
And it's like, well, I can't hide it. Obviously, I love to eat. And so if you cook, he said, "Oh, what's your favorite food?" And it's like good food, and it can be anything. And the thing is that it's not, it's mix it up.
Hmm.
And also, so I love, yeah, I know I'm very general answer to that, but music is my favorite. But I do what would nobody would think of me, but I was like really into drum and bass
Mm.
or electronic music. But then I would. I don't know, I would enjoy a nice calm music from Slipknot, or I would love to, I would be really impressed about the playing, or Dream Theater,
Mm. Mm-hmm.
King Crimson. It's through inspiration from my best mate, bass player, and he just gave me all the music. Like, no, listen to this, listen to this, listen to this, and I was like, oh, but listen to this.
Mm-hmm.
So we were really, really pushing to each other some music. He loves rock, and I love the jazz part and the classical. So we were like really. I know so much through him, and he
Mm-hmm.
knows so much. I know so much about bass players and bass playing.
Has any of that influenced your playing on trombone?
I don't know. I definitely was fascinated with Marcus Miller. Um, I, I was I was even in the concert. Yeah, I was fascinated how he, uh, as a not how you call it, not brass player. You know
Mm-hmm.
how other music like pianists, and or I was like really getting into Chick Corea, or
Mm.
it was, or Volodos. It is a Volodos who plays the Turkish march, but his own version.
Mm-hmm.
So while he's playing, he's already playing the left hand, and he's playing at the same time, plus his own, uh, own little mix and his ideas. But so he's just pretty much improvising on it.
Hmm.
And I just listened to it and like, wow. Actually, I made it arranged for trombone octet, but we couldn't even breathe too fast for it. So I have to maybe dumb it down so it's playable. I know
Somebody,
my part from it,
you know
but
your part.
yeah, but it's like really tricky, and I think maybe I just overshoot with that idea.
Uh,
But I would really, yeah. So I love many types of music. So
somebody asked what the hardest thing you had to do like when you first started playing. What the hardest thing you had was about playing.
what was the hardest part in the beginning? Ooh, what was the hardest part? I think
It's a long time ago. I
it's,
don't
I don't
remember.
know, the sound quality that I was just
Mm.
really, really not happy.
Mm-hmm.
That I listen to that, somebody is great, and I'm blowing in, and it's just not, it's
Mm-hmm.
happening.
Mm-hmm.
Just, and that's when this was, for me, was the hardest part in the beginning. And my arms are not long enough,
Sure.
and the quality of the instrument, what it's like, it's like, oh wow, I'm going to play the trombone, and it's gonna be awesome, and I'm gonna play this and that, and then you take it, it's heavy, my lungs no arm, and it's not that great as it's supposed to be, and everything is just try to start from the truth hits, and you know, I mean, the hitting the notes were, my first note was a higher B, I think, or something.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think my teacher said blow in to this, put a mouthpiece and put a tenor horn in my hand and blow in, and I go, yeah. So and then I'm like, okay, lower,
Mm-hmm.
lower, going lower, and then okay, that's how we start building your range, and that I realized that the range was not going to be the problem, and I was fascinated, or lead trumpet players. So for me, always in my head is lead trumpet, lead trumpet, lead trumpet. So what was really frustrating is that actually the quality of the playing is just not really good. So I tried to finish. It was my thing. Tried every day, put down a trombone with a nice, try to play a nice tone, and when I achieved it, I put it down at the end. And not always happened, but
Yeah.
I tried. And the funny thing happened when you try to play with a nicer tone. I always think my grandma is an opera singer.
Mm.
My mom was also singing in a choir. And then what I realized is with the singing is this kind of this getting this really and then get that sound out. Yeah, and then so for me it was a logical thing to do is try to get a nice sound, and then nobody told me. So thank God I got it that part.
Right.
That okay, the air will help, and it was getting better and better. I was 14, then. So it was my second year or third year
Hmm.
on it. So that's when I started to sound better.
Yeah.
And I always thought the sound will win at the end.
Ooh, this is about the competition. Somebody asked if the piece is longer than 8 minutes, can they play just sections throughout that highlight their playing, or do you want one continuous section for the time limit?
Look, I think it's for me also new because we want it to be as free as possible
Mm-hmm.
because we want to hear your best, how you play, and I will not be. I don't know if it's just a section somebody plays. It should be a musical whole.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind if not playing the whole piece. You're playing a Mahler fifth, and you just wanna do 8 minutes from it, not the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I if it's a part of something you love and you play well, you think you play well, and you want to show and share. I don't see the problem. It
Mm-hmm.
just needs to be musically. You can't just go da da and it ends. Like it will be really weird
Yeah.
otherwise. But I think that that person also will not think like that. But
Mm-hmm.
I try to cover my basis so somebody will not. He said I can, whatever.
Yeah.
So
Right.
yeah, just start from the mid phrase and finish the other mid phrase. Definitely.
Um, and then, oh, so they want to know about your trombone.
Okay. Well, what do you want to know about my trombone? Here it is. This is my trombone. It's nice. It has a it has a design X, and there is another design X in there crossing, and it's gonna be anniversary model next year. So it's gonna be a little bit changed, not much. It's just gonna add a little, put some sparks on it.
Yeah.
As an anniversary model, yeah, got a little bit bend. I tried to bend a little bit the shape.
Uh,
Um,
who
what
makes it and all of that?
makes Chagall makes it. So of course I put especially on
Chagall.
Chagall, and this is my trombone
Yeah,
on
that's pretty
as
cool.
well. So this is that, yeah, and it's it's a really good one. Like I mean, I think all well-made professional makers who made a trombone for somebody, that you get most likely a very good one. Um, so, but I got connected with Chagall when I joined the band because everybody's playing on
Mm.
Chagall
Mm-hmm.
instrument, and we started working on something for me. And I was very geeky about it, so I asked for everything, what we could change, how change, what was going to happen if we do something else. I'd also try to be the standard bore and standard tubing, so not to be too odd. And I've been always into design stuff, and so I designed the trombone to my liking. So it says there's a gold, I think it's gold lacquer, it's gold plated, and this is like a burnt. I don't know how it's called. Ammoniac. It's like a thing you burn on it.
Mm.
Make it this matte finish but then they touch it with a here and there with a something, so it gets looks like it's like antique.
Mm-hmm. Super cool.
So that was my you know, if I can't play, at least cool. So kind of approach to that.
What is your opinion of the level of trombone playing in Hungary versus other countries?
Mm. The Hungarian good dude have to be.
Nicola Domanaj. I don't know how to pronounce any of the words, but that's what it says.
Okay. I think it's just my opinion, yeah, and I'm really proud of of where I'm from, and the Hungarian playing. I think I love it. I think what I love it. It's kind of a mix between many schools, and that's what I love in the level. The level is, I don't know. It depends on the which year and which years, but I think the level is pretty high, and more talented young guys,
Mm-hmm.
and met a few lately, and it's just fantastic playing from them. So in general, I think the level is, I could say safely, I could say it's good. The level
Yeah.
is good. The level is, it's good, and the world is closer than ever. So I
Mm-hmm.
think it's not that nobody's really isolated to, oh, I have to deal with my local school and my
Mm-hmm.
local kung fu
Mm-hmm.
methods. Like schools are meeting in a competition. It's like not anymore. I think it's you can you can travel online and get knowledge any part of the world. So I would say we could soon stop talking about which countries players are good or better. It's more like which generation and which school, which specific maybe schools are good to go to learn. But generally, the tradition is pretty good, and the players are pretty good too. So
I can still hear you, but your video is frozen for us. You look really cool though. There you are.
you're back.
Yeah.
Right.
Cool. So, they said they were from Serbia, but they're studying in Hungary. So,
Okay, I think you. I don't know where they're studying, but I'm pretty sure they're very good professors around, very good teachers.
all right. So, any final questions before we wrap up here in the chat? Ask them now.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Cool.
Also, I'm asking
I haven't seen him in the chat.
getting some information on the chat from
We've been
Gordon.
asked as people come in and out. There's obviously new people here than were at the beginning, but you've been you've been asked, and other people are answering in the chat many times what your highest note is. So,
Okay, wait. Nice note.
yeah.
Now, this today is around double high C today. Yeah.
There you go.
Nah, this is like a
That
D.
was a D.
It's a D. Yeah, today's a D.
All right.
Yeah.
Somebody said cool.
Yeah.
Uh,
Try to learn that on this one now.
oh yeah.
There's also double high C on it. Yeah, it's all right.
They want to know advice on removing excess mouthpiece pressure, because you don't use a whole lot of pressure when you play, is it? Do you?
It's a lot of pressure, mouthpiece pressure. No, no, not really much.
Hmm.
It can be, I think, misunderstood that non-press is not good.
Right.
Too much press, like hard press, is not good.
Mhm.
So I don't know. It's like you holding. Am I holding a glass of water? It's like too much pressure will break the glass. No, no, non-press, the glass will slip out of my hand.
Mhm.
So maybe it's the best way to explain how much pressure you need to use to play. You have to put it on your chops, so it has to get in there. And I think sometimes I use partial pressure on the lower one. I
Mm.
think we all use pressure on the lower one
Mhm.
more. Stabilize, or when we thin for the high notes, you kind of wanna really make it sit, and that's when we use more. I use more pressure in that. But if I too much pressure, then you just close the blood, air, everything. You close up muscle, and then it makes you. I think it's you fly, and when you start really pressing on your chops, it's gonna be like just really goes
Mm.
into seconds or even minutes. You just end your day, and you just say, okay, I can't. It happened to me, like on jams or something.
Sure.
Like you think you're not loud enough, and you're way loud. You're louder than ever, but you don't hear yourself maybe well, so you push more, and I end up then. The only logical thing is the bad thing to do is you try and over over pressing and just go on. It's when you want to have a conversation in a club, it kind of happens to your throat, happens to your lips. It's just go like you can't talk anymore. It just kills your throat. It's the same happens to your chops.
Hmm.
But definitely the air. I think that what I always said to some students and to myself, okay, no more chops, then focus only on the music. You're not going to win, but whatever happens, you have only control over your air and the music.
Mm.
And it's gonna be rocky or scratchy or missing. You will miss a few notes, but then people will think like, yeah, he was a bit out, but it's great music.
Mhm.
And that's always wins then.
Yeah.
People will tend to forget the bad parts, and they just focus on the good stuff. And who doesn't would not like it anyway, because he will just focus on whatever thinks he's bad. So
Right.
so people, yeah, but don't press. The non-press is silly. It's just it's silly to non-press. Yeah,
Good
yeah. So
answers
that's
all day. Anybody
yeah.
else? I think we're there. It's 1 o'clock. What was there? 7 o'clock?
Yeah, it's the bells are on the church. The bells are on. Yeah, and so I just yeah, so just want to go back to the competition.
Yeah, let's just finish it out by kind of reminding all the new folks, because we definitely have more people here than at the beginning. International virtual trombone competition.
Yeah,
The
I
link is in
call
the
it.
description.
Yeah, I call it my. I just call it my as a stay-at-home
Hmm.
online trombone competition. I wished I have thought it earlier. It would be in the as the link would be the stay-at-home
Hmm.
trombone competition. Yeah, so pretty much record video in some categories, 2 videos, and send in a feed, and you get selected. You get on the YouTube channel. You can win an audience prize, and the best 3 gets award. Now we looking into it. Maybe more people will get awards, prizes. Let's see how it goes. We have a lot of interest from sponsors. And there's another sponsor a few days ago contacted me. That's called online teaching platform
Mm-hmm.
called aeons.com. It's like Play with Pro type of platform. So you can sign up, booking an artist here from LA, Chicago, and mostly. But I'm also on it, and the boss contacted me, and we're gonna get sponsored. Looks like we can give out prices as a 1 free lessons.
Oh, that's great.
Some selected teachers, yeah. So that's I think also fantastic. It's already worth to sign up.
Mm-hmm.
And then one of the prizes now we got the mutes, and we got prizes, and we got mouthpieces, and looks like we were working on it, but it's very possible that we might score a few instruments as prizes. And for now we have Shago nozzle brass model, silver plated, 2,100 euro worth instrument to win. And we already have a soprano trombone for the audience prize, and looks like that 400 euro first prize might change to a lot bigger thing. We would just have to confirm 100% so we can put it out officially. But looks like it's gonna be, with the price, it's gonna be fantastic.
Somebody asked about recording from a different audio source and then putting them together. That's fine, right? Yeah.
It's we will not disqualify anything what happens, or even you have already a video recording, from after 1st of April. If you have a nice video you've done and you think it's worth sending in for us to listen, you're very welcome. If it's the whole thing is, I hope nobody will, try to get in with the mixing and try to fix up the recording
Right.
too much. If you recognize that, then it's gonna be disqualified. Yeah.
Right.
And I think, I have ears. Everybody has ears. Who hopefully I hope everybody just keeps it real and records it. It should be in one long.
Mm-hmm.
It should be a live performance recorded in your room, or if you have a practice room, or you can go somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter, yeah. Or how you do the background. You record yourself 10 times, 20 times, and then you play the solo on it. It's up to you. It just should be recorded in one long. Yeah.
Right.
Is it clear? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, they were asking about if they have like a nice microphone and then record the video and then put them together. That's not editing. Editing is splicing different things or cutting it. If you have a different audio recording that's better than your camera audio, you can put them together. That's fine.
Yeah, I will not say like, oh, that's guys, faking it.
Yeah.
If audio is recorded by long, one whole recording, not interrupted.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fine.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think there's, yeah. And yeah, I hope we're going to listen. I hope we're gonna listen to many, many, many good players.
mm-hmm.
And
Which one am I in? I haven't even looked yet. Which category? Am I in the youngsters or something?
I think you're in the senior. No.
Ah.
I don't know. We didn't decide it yet. We try to listen to listen to everybody, but we can't expect that if the assignments will be so many.
Yeah.
We have to work out a system how be fair and everybody get listened to.
I see.
And let's see how we go with we do a second round
Mm-hmm.
with the videos, and we pre-select
Sure.
the ones we put on the channel.
Cool.
Yeah. The ones we do the YouTube channel, that's when I'm going to ask everybody also on the panel to listen to the videos one more time, and tell who you think you want to give the first prize from everybody. and then we will get a sum of opinions, and based on that, we will decide on first, second, third.
Cool.
And I'm working on to get more and more sponsoring in, and it's going really well.
Yeah.
We started with prices worth 4,000 euros. Now we are up at 10,000 euros.
Wow.
And I think it's most likely to happen, to go up to 15,000. Everybody's interested. The panel is amazing. Like we said again, yeah. The list is just fantastic, yeah. You know, so like my heroes, yeah. Alessi, Joe Alessi, Christian Lindbergh, Charlie Vernon, Jay Friedman, Wycliffe Gordon, Marshall Jukes, Konrad Herwig, Niels Landgren. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
Chris Beale, yeah. It's just, I would never ever pull this off if it's a live competition.
Right. It's impossible to even just scheduling. It's not going to happen. Yeah.
Hey guys, 22 and the panel, and the more the better in this case, because the opinion will somebody might say, oh, I really don't like this guy, yeah, how he plays, and all the others loving it. Then in 22 or in a category, if somebody really dislikes something, it will not necessarily affect so much the sum of points. Or we try to be fair, so we'll kick out the best opinion, the best and the worst. We also will kick out, and we do this kind of regular competition style.
Yeah.
So we try to be fair. So and I think the more voices, the fairer it gets.
We have a super chat. It says, "Love you guys. I'm teaching through Zoom band lessons. Retiring in 4 weeks. I've been using your videos through the years with my beginning band kids." So there you go. Been using the nozzle and probably my videos with the beginning students.
Okay.
Nice.
Fantastic. Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. That's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
So one last time. Somebody asked, "Are you planning on doing more competitions like this?" I mean, if it goes well.
Well, if it goes well,
Yeah.
I think we're just going to do it every year.
Yeah. Really?
Well, let's see how it goes. If it becomes a thing, and the guys say it's fun,
yeah.
Listening to the guys, and it was fun to do. Everybody's at home.
Sure.
Nobody has to travel anywhere.
That'd be great.
And if the turn up is really how I think about it should be over 100.
I mean, if you think about it, for anybody who already submits to competitions, they're already making these videos, to do the first round usually. So
yeah,
it's kind of like
I kind of wanted to do also because it's supposed to happen. The ITF supposed to happen, and people are sending in recordings to get judged and to make the finals. They pretty much kind of helped it out that we can do that. We are doing a competition. What's the final round is live, and the first round is sending in a video, and that was already pretty successful because you're at home and you can do it. And I think the sign-up fees are fair, and it's really not much for having a chance to win an instrument.
Yeah, absolutely.
So,
yeah, so it's June 1st is the deadline for that.
June 1st is the deadline.
Cool.
Yeah. Video, send it in, and we listen to it, put it on a YouTube channel, make the people love it. Ring up your mates to double like everything what you do, and you're gonna get, I think that the whole fun with that will be great.
Yeah.
And the price is just is getting overwhelming. How much sponsoring we getting?
So where is the best place for people to keep up with this stuff? You know, for updates on the competition or when the YouTube videos come out, if people want to just kind of follow along, where's the best place to keep up with all that?
The best place is to get the trombone, the Hungarian trombone camp, Budapest trombone camp, Hungarian trombone camp. It's called. This is where we do the festival every year, and that's the Facebook page, and that's how we do the. I'm looking at right now. Yeah, Hungarian trombone camp.
Hungarian Trombone Camp
Camp on Facebook.
on Facebook. So like
On
if you
Facebook.
have
The
new
best place.
sponsors and new prizes, they'll be posted there.
I will post it there.
Okay.
Yeah, everything will post it there, and of course we will post it on the website.
Right.
So we try to keep it updated as fast as possible, but of course the flash news gonna go through Facebook, and then we try to put it nicely on the website as well.
Somebody asked, is this just for trombone? This is right.
Well,
So far.
yeah, I mean, if you're not a trombone player, that's all right, but you have to use the trombone. enter the competition. You could be a bassoon player, but you have to play the trombone.
Okay. Hey, if it goes really well, maybe we do more than that next year, right? Maybe do trombone
That's
competition and more.
I was just thinking about earlier that it could be, it could be all brass.
Mm.
And if those names agreed for the trombone, what's going to happen when the whole brass scene?
That would
The
be
panel
awesome.
will be 100 people.
Yeah.
That would be. It's just. First of all, I just was just an idea. Oh, let's do an online trombone. A few guys would join in panel, little prices, little fee. That's it. And now it's growing. Now will be instruments first prize. We've already 10 sponsors joining in, online lessons joining in to give out credit for lesson. And I thought, wow, the response is just fantastic. So maybe, I don't know, we'll go to the dark side and get trumpeters in next year. I don't know.
Yeah.
Would be fantastic. I think it's just for now to keep it sane.
Mm-hmm.
It's just one instrument for now. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could also imagine doing, when we're allowed to be together again, like a brass quintet competition where folks do that and you get the different brass quintets to judge, like you could do it through anything since it's virtual.
Yeah, it's true. You could, I mean, when it's gonna finish this competition, maybe also send out a survey.
That's a good idea.
People send in ideas, an idea box, and brainstorm with the community, and something cook out some new ideas for the next year. Yeah, because if it's going like this, then it's gonna be really really great. You could really make a buzz on even on YouTube. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see how it goes.
Great. Okay.
Like, the idea is just have fun video, send in, and now great guys gonna listen to it and get great prices.
Yeah.
And then you got your videos on the YouTube channel, and let's see what's gonna happen with that. I think if I would be a freelance, I am a freelance, but if I would be like a jazz dude
Mm-hmm.
who's looking for a platform to shout out, I'm here and I'm good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a perfect opportunity.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh man, I would be all over this.
Good, but professional players, everybody. I always thought maybe some professional players would be scared to join because it's always embarrassing if you not win because you're supposed to be the big guy. I don't know. I don't see it that way.
Well, I mean, the Tchaikovsky competition last year, it's kind of the same thing. It's an honor just to kind of be in that category and compared with the others.
Exactly. So just not about comparing to the others, but somebody has to win, and then we come up from many different. And it's many guys are on the panel, 22, but not the whole planet on it. So I wouldn't be so You know, it's I think it's the process what's fun in it. To getting it ready,
Mm-hmm.
have a listen, and you might get out. You know, if you are really good and professional player, nothing to worry about. It's you're gonna love it anyway. Yeah.
Cool.
So
All right. So if anybody has any other questions, where should they reach out?
yeah, they should reach out. There's also as a Hungarian Trombone Camp
Mm-hmm.
Facebook
Mm-hmm.
page, and also the online trombone competition.com, and through the website you can write email
Okay.
into straight into the office,
Great.
and you're going to get the and read it and answer as fast as possible.
All right. Anything else? I think we're good. Thanks for doing this. This was fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
We will. I hope. I mean, a few days. In a few days, also Shago is gonna do with me maybe a live interview. We're gonna go back and I'm going to play. We'll handpick the trombone. It's gonna be the winner trombone. I'm
Oh
gonna
wow.
handpick in the jury from. I think we have like 10 or 15 to choose from.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna pick from the best one it feels. Sanitize it, of
Right.
course, and then send it wherever I asked today, and he said wherever the planet we're gonna send it. So it's no
Oh really?
problem
Anywhere.
about it. Yeah, anywhere. He's
Great.
gonna because I asked who, I don't know
Right.
how I'm gonna send this trombone. Like, oh, don't worry about it. He's taking care of it.
Wow. That's great.
So, so that's great. So you don't have to leave your home. And the winner in the professional category on tenor trombone, bass trombone, and the jazz category, they're gonna get invited to the next Hungarian trombone camp as soloists,
It keeps getting better.
and they're gonna join the teachers, and they don't have to teach. We didn't think about it yet, but definitely likes them to perform live
Mm-hmm.
on the festival. So yeah,
Yeah, that's
that's
great.
an opportunity for a live performance when the quarantine is lifted and we're back into normal. You have a chance to play at our festival, and I think would be great to have
Yeah,
them.
that's awesome.
So like instrument, playing your videos on YouTube channel was gonna be watched, I think, a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and come and perform as a solo artist at the festival.
Yeah.
It's what, 60 euros for the professional to sign up
Yeah.
and send me a video. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, and also I hope also the kids gonna love it too. 12 years old, just send in
Mm-hmm.
a video and let's see what happens.
Yeah.
You're gonna enjoy it
Mm-hmm.
and win a mouthpiece or win mute.
Mm-hmm.
We have a trombone case also. We got a trombone case from Guard. Yeah.
Mm.
So we got trombone mouthpieces from many companies. I don't want to be rude and not say everybody's
Right.
name. So
So
we're gonna
just look out the
we're gonna
website. You'll see
write
it.
out yeah, we're gonna all write out all the sponsors. Of course, I'm really saying loud Shagala because I'm Shagala artist, so that's for sure I know. And he's the first 100% confirmed that he's giving a trombone for the prize, not a brass model. So that's fantastic. I'm so happy
Yeah.
that from 400 euro or something price jumps up to 2,100
Mm-hmm.
worth price. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm really admire. So let's hope. Please, guys, just don't worry. Record a video.
What else are you doing
Send
right
it in.
now? Come on. You're sitting at home, record a video, send it in, and you'll get it heard by a million awesome people, and it's gonna be great.
Yeah, and I would definitely do it as a student or as just be 10 years ago or something like yeah, just do it. It's awesome. I can I played for Lindbergh, and he
Mm-hmm.
said I'm fine. I'm good, or he loved it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, even if I didn't win or I win and then get the praise, or not win and get the praise, or I get the praise on my video YouTube channel because they found somebody else better from the panel, but the people looks like they're loving my video, so it's also something to go for.
Are the fees for the younger students, those are lower than the...
That's of course they are, or with the price lower, the fees lower, and the age is also lower.
Yeah. So somebody was asking for a 12-year-old, how much is it to enter? Do you know off the top of your head?
I don't know. I changed. So many versions. I have to peek.
If you look on the website, it's there.
Yeah, online. Yeah. I just happy to say it out loud.
It's good marketing.
I
OnlineTromboneCompetition.com.
Online trombone competition. Yeah. .com. Okay, categories. I'm going to category, and you can see the yeah 12 years old. It's playtime under 5 minutes. Application fees €20.
€20.
Yeah, and for now it's written in first price 60 euros, but it looks like we're gonna get heaps of stuff.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised it's gonna end up with something worth more than 60 euros.
For the record, for all of the American folks over here, €20 is like $22, $23. It's pretty close to 1-to-1.
It's pretty close. Yeah. So
all right. Well, thanks for doing this. If anybody has any other questions, again, there's the Hungarian Trombone Camp on Facebook, and the link to the website down below.
Yeah.
Cool.
Online trombonecompetition.com.
All right.
Come and have fun. Yeah.
All right. Thanks again for doing this. I'm gonna try to hop over to the other scene here. Let's see if I can do it without ruining everything. I ruined a little bit, but we're good. All right. Thanks for doing this, everybody, and I'll see y'all real soon.
Yeah. Thank you for having me.